This is gonna be a lot. I have a huge stack of books and I'm really excited to share them with you. I have special editions, like just so many amazing little goodies. Hey guys, it's Elle. Welcome back to my channel. I have a lot to catch up with you guys on. I kind of took a break over the summer and I was working a really stressful summer job and then just going right back into college life and the school year. It was just really hard. So I just needed to take a little bit of a break, but I'm back and I'm so excited because I have a book haul and I got a lot of goodies over the summer and just so many exciting things to share with you. The first book I have is Broken Harbor by Katherine Kels. I loved this book. This is her hockey romance in, I always forget, the Sparrow Fall series. And I got an ARC for this when it came out, I think like a year ago. And she was selling the hardback editions over the summer for this book specifically. I have Fragile Sanctuary in hardback, but the hardbacks come with like the PR boxes and sometimes she'll put them for sale, and so she did. And I'm so excited, and this one is stunning. It has the bees and then the gorgeous sprayed edges, and then on the back it says, love you more than I love honey, than bees love honey. So excited to have this, and I think it's signed. Let's see if I'm right. No, it's not signed. That was a lie, but I'm so happy to have this edition. Then she released Chasing Shelter over the summer. This is, oh God, I don't even remember what book this is in the series. I love the Sparrow Fall series. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the 5th book. And I was panicking because I thought I didn't pre-order, and now with her pre-orders, if you pre-order it through an indie bookstore, like the one that I always pre-order is through Paulina Springs, which is her own like bookstore close to where she lives, so she'll go in a lot and like sign there and do a lot of stuff through them. Anyway, she did like an exclusive edition with them, and she's done it for every release of the Sparrow Fall series except the first book. And they have like special edition dust jackets, and so I was panicking because I thought I didn't order one, and I did. So I ended up getting 2 copies, 2 editions from the same bookstore, which is so embarrassing, but I just love it. So here is the dust jacket, and then if you take it off, they have like a special like inside, and I just love it because the heroine is named Ellie, and my name is Ellie, and she has a Pomeranian. And if you've seen on my channel, Luna, I have a gorgeous little pom. She is a white pom, and this one I think she's brown, but I just love it, and I'm so happy to have a copy. And these are also signed. Both of them are signed with my name, which is just like, ugh. So, oh, here's the back. It's just so cute. I love it. So I'm so happy, even though I have 2 editions of this. I really enjoyed this one. It is a kind of like tortured heroine, a small town romance. She comes to the small town because her brother lives there, and she just got out of a really serious engagement. And I think the hero is a sheriff, if I remember correctly. I don't remember. But I really enjoyed it. It was really good. Oh, he is a sheriff and he's a single dad. And his daughter was named Keely, and she's adorable. So I really love this one. Then I knew I had to grab a copy of Wild Card by Elsie Silver. This is her newest release. I really loved it. It is a ex-dad's or ex-boyfriend's dad romance, and they first met each other in the airport and had kind of this one night, not like they got together, but just this one night of fun, just hanging out together and doing all these fun things. And she gave him her number, and he tried to text her, and she never responded. And now it's a year later, and he is meeting his son for one of the first times at his birthday party, and he sees her there and finds out that she is the girlfriend of his son that he just found out he had. So that's kind of where the romance starts. He is also a firefighter, and it does take place in the small town, and so she ends up going to the small town, and like has a friendship with this older man who is best friends with the hero, and she ends up having to be his caretaker, and it's just so good. And then they all end up having to live in the same house because she's taking care of him in the hero's home, and all of the feelings are coming back, and it's really, really good. And I got the exclusive edition, which has the mountains, so it'll match all of my mountain copies that I have. Then over the summer, I got a copy. I've been collecting the Boys of Tommen series in the US paperbacks and the UK paperbacks because I really love the UK ones. So I grabbed a copy of Taming 7 in the new UK size. I just love these covers so much more. I just think they're really cute. They're tiny, they're adorable, and I really love them. And I like these ones more than the US ones. Then I can't remember if I showed this one in my last book haul I did on my channel, but I did grab a copy of Fragile Sanctuary from Katherine Kels' site. Sometimes she'll post special editions there that you can buy, and so this one's really pretty. It has such really gorgeous foiling, and then the back is so stunning. I have so many copies, focus, of Fragile Sanctuary. It's actually insane. I think this is like my 5th copy of it, but I love the book and I love all of the editions that she has put out of this one. I'm grabbing a couple books now because I feel like I'm going really slow. The next one is Psychotic Obsession. I had started his son's book, that trilogy, and so this is the dad, and this one goes back in the past of like the dad and the mom's like relationship, and it's really toxic. So this is a really dark romance, and I really want to read it. So I've kind of been putting it off, but I grabbed a copy over the summer. And then I have the US edition of Taming 7. And then I also, I think I grabbed this randomly. Spark of the Everflame. I don't know why. I thought I had gotten the new copy of it over the summer, like the new book in the series, but I didn't. So I think I just randomly grabbed that by accident, which is really funny. Okay, so the next book I have is Rewind It Back. I got the exclusive edition with the sprayed edges. They're just really pretty. It's like an ombre sprayed edge. And then this is the final book in the Windy City series, which is just so sad. I'm so sad, but I really enjoyed it. It's a childhood best friends to lovers romance, and it's hockey. And then I grabbed a copy of A Court This Cruel and Lovely by Stasia Stark. I listened to this on audio over the summer, and it was fantastic. I really, really enjoyed it. And then one of my favorite reads of the beginning of the summer, like in May, was Silver Elite by Dani Francis. I listened to this on audio and it was fantastic. This is a new all-time favorite fantasy romance. This is set in like a sci-fi world where the heroine, it's kind of like in the sense of like Divergent, like she has these like powers that she could be killed for and nobody knows, and her dad died and she is put into this like planet where she is supposed to be like fighting and part of like the elite force, and she has to protect her powers, and the captain and her like fall in love, and it's really, really good because she has to like keep her mind ability away. Like, I think she can like get in people's minds, like that's her power. And I just loved it because she had to really play it cool, but she's also falling for the hero, and it was really, really good. I feel like all these books are going to fall at some point. And then I grabbed a copy of Caught Up by Nevessa Allen. I haven't read this yet, but I really loved the first book in this series. I thought it was really fun, but I haven't heard as many good things about this one, which I'm like, oh God, because I really thought I would love it. So I need to read this at some point. And then I also pre-ordered a copy of Shield of Sparrows by Devney Perry. This is the exclusive edition, it says, but it does not have the sprayed edges. It does have like the foiling. This is her new like fantasy debut romance, and I haven't read it yet, and I really, really want to, but I honestly don't even know what it's about. But I know like people have liked it and some people have not liked it. So if you've read Shield of Sparrows, let me know, and maybe I'll do a vlog of reading it. Right now I'm filming a vlog of reading Alchemize by Sin-Lin Yu, which I'm so excited, and I actually am going to show you edition I just got in the mail from Waterstones. because it's absolutely stunning. I love it so much. So I had pre-ordered this like a year ago, and I was really nervous because when like the tariffs went into place, I think I talked about it a little bit on my channel. I was like, oh God, because Waterstones was like, we're not going to send out any books to the US when like all the tariffs were happening on like a lot of countries. So I got really nervous because I had already pre-ordered it, but I pre-ordered it before the tariffs went into place and everything was fine. So, but I'm so excited to have this one because it's a exclusive edition through Waterstones with gorgeous frayed edges. Let me show you the masterpiece. So here you can see, and then look at those sprayed edges. I'll do it sideways. And then you can see. It's stunning. It's stunning. I love it so much. I am obsessed with it. I just have to say, like, super obsessed. Okay, and then I have Bourbon and Proof, which is the newest book by Victoria Wilder. I have been really enjoying this series, and I knew I wanted to grab the third book. This is like a romantic suspense series set on I think it's whiskey distillery farm, and each of them is a romantic suspense. I don't know what this one is about. Oh, it's a bourbon farm. I always like call it whiskey or bourbon, like I mess up which one it is. Okay, so it's Second Chance. It's kind of vague. So, but I'm excited to read it, but I just wish she would like hurry up and get her books on audio because like I love listening to romantic suspense books on audio and I like, please, I really want to listen to it on Audible. Okay, so the next one, I grabbed a copy of Releasing 10. It released at the beginning of the summer, and it's like the US exclusive one with like the spine that's like one color, or the colored spines. I haven't read this yet. I've heard really mixed things about this one, so I don't know when I'm gonna get to it. I also haven't read Taming 7 yet, but I am excited to read it at some point. And then I grabbed a copy of Heavenly Bodies because I've heard really great things about this one. It's a fantasy romance. It deals with like gods, I think. And a lot of my friends have really enjoyed it. So I'm excited to read it. I've heard the audio is really good, so maybe I'll read it on audio. And then I have House of Bane and Blood by Alexis L. Menard. This one is a fantasy romance, and I don't really know what this one is about. I'm the collector as the two grow closer. In a city split into two opposing sides, power comes in many forms: bloodlines, money, love, and most importantly, secrets. It's like an urban fantasy because it talks about living in Louisiana. She enjoys, oh wait, no. Oh my God, that's so embarrassing. That's the author. The author put a little blurb about herself. Oh my gosh, okay. I guess it's just like a fantasy romance in a normal fantasy world. And then the other book that I have here is the Spell Bookshop. This is the perfect fall read. It's so cozy. It's a cozy fall fantasy romance, and I really, really loved it. The heroine, she was like a magical being in this magical library, and it gets burned down, and they're like protecting these books, but they have to keep their identity like secret, and then they go to this small town in this fantasy world to live and settle down, and that's where she meets the hero, who I think is like a fisherman in the town. But it's very small town, very cozy, and I really, really enjoyed it, and the sprayed edges are so cute. Then I have some more fantasy romances. I have Blood and Steel by Helen Schreier. I didn't listen to this on audio. I read this on my Kindle and absolutely loved it. It was really, really good. And it's like an instructor, romance, and I love those romances. This was so good. So I'm super happy to have a physical copy of it. And then I have Be With Me by Gabrielle Sands. This is a mafia romance. I also really enjoyed this one as well. I listened to it on audio. And then I have Allie Hazelwood's newer age gap romance. I haven't read this one yet, but I really want to. It's Problematic Summer Romance, so I really need to get to this one. And then the last book in this book haul is Direbound by Sable Sorensen. This one I've heard really good things about. It's a fantasy romance, and I knew I wanted to pick this up. So that is my book haul for today. I hope you enjoyed seeing me chat about all the books that I bought over the summer, and there will definitely be more book hauls in the future. Now I have to go put all of these books away, which will be so much fun. But I want to thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys in my next one.